Sorry for this video and not having any sound. I just had to fill in for it. Because today we have the XMAXX. It's the RC I've been waiting a bit for, like a really long time, like 2 weeks ago I ordered it and it didn't come in, but now here it is. And I'd like to say that the customization on the box is very menacing. I love how it looks. This is the newest color, by the way, so they came out with like the newest orange, and that's the color that I got. So it has a nice drivetrain, and believe it or not, the drivetrain in the XMAXX comes from the X01. So in the front and the back you have like two drivetrains for 4-wheel drive, and I believe that this RC is capable of 100 miles per hour, but for me, I'm just using it as an off-road car. How it comes packed is a bit difficult to get out of the box. I can't tell you how hard it was to really get this out. I actually sweated, and bringing it into the house was an issue too. So far I noticed that it has great speed, it does wheelies, it flicks a lot of rocks everywhere, so you shouldn't really stand behind it. I had to figure that out the hard way. The bodies though, they are a bit, fragile in a way, because the way how this thing is powered affects the crunch of the body, you know what I mean? 'Cause it's gonna land, it's gonna roll and all of that, but once it rolls it can smash up the body. So anyone getting an XMAXX or has an XMAXX already might want to watch out. I'm actually happy to get one. I really am. And the people down at a hobby store called Slot and Wing Hobby, there was this one guy there called Mike. He did try really hard to get it in, didn't come through for a bit. I'm surprised at how big it is. So when I used to watch it on YouTube, it was like, okay, yeah, it's big. Okay, the box is big, but seeing it in person, the thing makes up my torso. It's literally massive. And here's what I love about it: you can do a standing front wheelie. That's another nice thing I love about it. I'm surprised it can even take 3S. The man told me it could take 3S. I believed it, because you never know what these things could do once they're running on such a low power cell. But they can run 3S, even 2S I saw. So they can run 4S, 3S, and 2S. But altogether, like 6S, we're talking, is what I'm running right now. Which is not bad. It can still pop a wheelie at like 6S. I heard people say that it can't, but it actually really can. And I also love the feature how the body is clipped on. So you unhitch and hitch the body back on, and then it's all good. You can just do this all in one go, which is beautiful. I'm actually happy you can do that. As you can see here, it really got stuck to the box. I actually ended up ripping the box before I could even get the RC out. It was just very awesome to have an RC like this, and it's very durable. I took it out on some rocks. The rocks were really biting it, and I mean really biting it, and it still hung in there. So this is not no weak RC as I expected it. It's very strong, it's very reliable, and the parts that you can find for it are very custom. But this new variant, if they wanted to, they could add some, new rims and all of that, or new tires. It would really be nice if they could have new tires. Because Traxxas machines like this, I believe, should be more custom. Unlike the Slash is like very custom and all of that, but we're not talking about the Slash, we're talking about the XMAXX, and this is a very powerful machine. I wouldn't even consider this a toy or something you just play with. This is a machine that can hurt you. This is a machine that can hurt other people, and honestly, I should not be using this, because my level would be a skill level 2, which is me using the Slash 2-wheel drive that you guys seen so far. That is a skill level 2. This is a skill level 6, so it's a bit more difficult to deal with when taking parts off of it, putting them back together. So far, it's been easy, because I actually had something fall off one of the parts, and I could put it back on very easily. So, I wouldn't say maintenance will be hard. Maintenance is kind of easy if you know what you're doing. As it being a skill level 6, it is a bit hard to control. No joke, there's certain ways you gotta control it, but like the traction control system makes it very easy to control, which is what I love the most. And you can turn it off, turn it on, but I believe once you turn it off, in my opinion, it's more stable. I don't know, it's what I feel like anyway. I feel like once you put it off of the traction, it's more stable, but the TMS does help it a bit more once you up the ante on the TMS. So once you up the TMS status, it starts to take a lot of control. It whip snakes, it like really fishtails, which is not a bad thing, because after it fishtails 1 or 2 times, it corrects itself in a straight line, and it keeps itself straight. It doesn't scroll or anything. And another thing I love about the electronics side, they're all leveled and they're put in a place where they should be. And batteries are easy to put in those 2 trays you see there. Everything's just where it's supposed to be. You got the big bore shocks. They're very durable. Nothing really happens to this thing. If you just dropped it, it would just stay stiff. And that's what I love about the Traxxas XMAXX. I didn't buy it because, oh, it's the most expensive thing. I didn't buy it because, oh, I wanted to buy something that was worth more money than people could afford. Yeah, I didn't buy it for that reason. The reason why I bought this is because I enjoy RCs and I enjoy what they do. And me having this thing, I wanted it because I knew it was a beauty to work on. I knew that it took effort to work on. And I knew that this thing was very powerful. Those were the only reasons I wanted this machine. And it's not my fault machines like this cost that much. You have to understand, this is a professional RC. You know, there's no way of getting around it. But Horizon Hobby, I heard of, they're doing a little something. If you go over to Horizon Hobbies, they have RCs that are worth $80, $70, maybe $60. And I actually enjoy cheap RCs also, because, I mean, with that being said, you gotta have replacement parts. But the XMAXX, that is the best RC in the world, in my opinion. It is the fastest off-road car I've seen from pretty much any RC brand. So if you want my opinion why I got it because it's big, powerful, fast, and controllable. And for a level 6 car, I love what it can do. But if you guys want another video, I'll be doing an unboxing maybe in a couple of weeks or so, possibly. If I feel like getting another RC, I need to get a stand first. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad you enjoy these videos. I will continue to make more. And have a good day. Love you guys. And peace.